In the end, when the drama is over, that son goes through a predetermined series of events within himself, which is the end of the drama, and the suffering comes to an end. And then he awakes. And who is he? He is God the Father. It was worth all the pain. So Paul could say, I do not consider the sufferings of this present time worth considering with the glory that is to be revealed in us. What is that glory? All right, you're told it's the glory of the Father. Father, return unto me that glory that was mine, the glory that I had with thee before that the world was. I have accomplished the work which thou gavest me to do. And are we not told at the end of Job, after the horrors through which Job was put, and then all of his friends and his relatives came to comfort Job? Why? For all the evil which the Lord had brought upon him. It's your loving Father that puts you, the Son, through the paces for the purpose of giving himself to you. There is no other way to do it. So should not the Christ suffer these things and then enter into his glory? So people will say to you, well, don't you believe in Jesus, a man? Well, aren't you a man? It takes a man to be the agent of that pattern. Every error has a man as its agent, and every truth has a man as its agent also. So if he said, I am the truth, it takes a man to be the agent to externalize and to experience that truth. So Jesus is not a little man born 2,000 years ago. Jesus is the eternal pattern of redemption, where God actually redeems his Son by giving himself to his Son. It's a pattern. So forget something on the outside of you. That pattern is buried in you. But when I tell it, it's like last Friday night. There was a lady present, and she knows she's been coming here for quite a while. And I said something from the platform, and she identified herself with what I said and thought I was talking about her. I wasn't talking about her at all. At the end of the meeting, she said, you know, tonight I didn't understand one word that you said. It was completely beyond me. I didn't hear one word you said. Because in the beginning, I spoke of a mother and her daughter and the daughter's stepfather, which undoubtedly would have to be the mother's second, third, or sixth husband. Once it is another than the father of the child, it would be a stepfather. Well, it so happens that they were present, and I said from this platform, they are with us tonight. Well, her daughter was not here, but she didn't hear that. She was sitting next to her husband, who happens to be her second husband. Therefore, he is the stepfather of her daughter. And all she could now think, I am talking about her. I'm talking about her daughter and her present husband. And I wasn't at all. I was speaking of a trio, a stepfather, a mother, and a daughter. And they were here. And it was a delightful, wonderful, mystical experience that the daughter had. For a dream is egocentric. I was in the dream, so was her mother, and so was her stepfather. And so were others not recognized. But it was all an egocentric experience based upon the daughter, where she was overcoming the mother image, where she had a violent, horrible fight with the mother over a simple little thing of combing and setting her hair. And she won out by saying, you can't stop me. This is my right, this is my life, and you can stop me. Then the scene changed, and she found herself floating over the water, watching ships go by. And then she found herself standing on a ship. And then she looked up, and here on the same ship is her stepfather and her mother. And then I am walking on the water, coming towards the ship. And I greeted the three of them, and then as I turned away, I turned back, still walking on the water, and addressed the stepfather and the mother. I said, last night she heard her music. She heard from the depths of her music. Well, it was the most glorious victory for the pupil, for she recognized me as her teacher in the dream. I was the one who overheard the violent argument, the horrible, horrible conflict between my student and her mother, and the victory of my student, where she got over and cast off the mother image. And here is my friend sitting here, identifying herself with the story, and it's not her story at all. It was not her daughter's story, and didn't hear one word I said. So you see, you can sit here, and if I say now, Jesus is a pattern, only a pattern.